Hey y'all, Sarah Luhu here, and we are back again with Steins Gate. So, last episode, we time traveled with Suzuha from the World War III future back to the past in an attempt to try and save Kurisu and prevent World War III from happening, because apparently, if we manage to save her, we will enter a different world that is neither the Beta World line or the Alpha World line. It will be its own world line, referred to as Steins Gate, and hopefully we'll all be alive at the happier future, or we might die a few days from now. Who knows? Something completely new, so we're, back in time now. Suzuha shut open the door, brought everybody up onto the roof. We are trying to dodge around our past self here, and we had a quick run-in with Kurisu, who is asking us questions about what was going on, but we kind of ditched her and everything, and we just left the presentation with Dr. Nakabachi while our old self was getting dragged out of the room for accusing him of stealing from John Tidor. So, turn around and head deeper into the dim passage. An image flashes through my mind. She was lying there at the end of the passage in a pool of her own blood. 20 minutes from now, that's exactly what will happen. Can I prevent it? I must, whatever it takes. There's a pile of junk, toolboxes, cardboard, and the like, about halfway down the passage. The perfect hiding spot. I crouch behind them. Now all I have to do is wait for Kurisu to show. But what will I do when she does? Only now do I realize I'm completely unarmed. I really didn't think this through. Could have asked for a gun from Suzuha, assuming she brought more than one. Kurisu was lying in a pool of blood. That means her killer had a weapon. Since I didn't hear a gunshot, it must have been a knife or something similar. How am I going to defend her? And myself? Is there anything around here that might work as a weapon? I still have about 20 minutes. But one wrong move and someone might catch me. I shouldn't leave this spot. Maybe I'm being overly cautious, but this is my only chance to prevent Kurisu's death. I don't want to jeopardize that. I don't know what I'd do if I ran into Kurisu again. It's a miracle that I managed to tear myself away last time. The longer I wait in the darkness, the harder it becomes. The anticipation is killing me. So far, not a single soul has passed down this hallway. I can faintly hear Nakabachi's voice through the mic from far away, but that's it. The silence does nothing but increase my tension. To make matters worse, it's hot and humid. I guess the air conditioner's not on back here. My entire body's drenched in sweat, and I haven't even been hiding for a minute. Sweat drips from my brow to the floor. I rub it out with my shoe. I have to keep waiting. There's no other choice. I stay there, crouched in the darkness, for what seems like an eternity. In the distance, I hear the sound of sparse applause. I glance at Suzuha's watch. It's 12:26. I guess the presentation's over. I peek out from behind the boxes, and just then... Kurisu? I hear footsteps approaching. I quickly duck back behind cover. My heart is pounding. Someone's coming this way. Who? Is it Kurisu's murderer? I clench my teeth and try to drive away the tension. I can only pray that I won't be found. Finally, the footsteps pass right by my hiding spot. Moving only my eyes, I sneak a glance at the person. Kurisu? There's no one with her. I didn't expect Kurisu to be the first to appear. What is she doing back here? This area is for employees only. Now that I think about it, Kurisu's murder made no sense. Why was she killed in a place she would normally never come? Careful to keep quiet, I watch Kurisu from the shadows. About 5 meters down the hall, she stops, walking, and leans against the wall. She's holding that manila envelope I saw her with earlier. She peeks inside and smiles softly. Why is she smiling? Kurisu rarely smiles like that. I mean, it's more like her to glare at people. That envelope. I search my memories again. When Kurisu approached me during Nakabachi's presentation, I'm pretty sure she was holding that envelope. But did she have it when I discovered her body? I don't remember seeing it. What could be inside to make Kurisu smile like that? I can't begin to imagine. Kurisu hasn't moved a muscle. She's just standing there, head hung, her face hidden behind her long hair. Can't read her expression. Is she waiting for someone? Who? Who would she meet in a place like this? That's when I hear another set of footsteps approaching. I can't see who it is from where I'm hiding, but given the timing, it has to be the person who killed Kurisu. And as proof, Kurisu raises her head, and upon recognizing the newcomer, lifts her back off the wall. Her expression softens slightly. The footsteps come even closer. Who is it? I wanted to talk. Kurisu suddenly starts speaking. The footsteps pass right by my hiding spot. I'm so tense, I can't move a muscle. The newcomer finally appears in my narrow field of vision. And it's Dr. Nakabachi. I slap a hand over my mouth to keep from shouting in astonishment. Kurisu and Dr. Nakabachi know each other? Oh, one more thing. Watch out for Dr. Nakabachi. Something else occurs to me. Why would Kurisu, an accomplished scientist, attend the presentation of a man like... Oh... Their eyes. Their coats. The purple. Damn, should have seen that before. He's just a 2-bit inventor. Only 15 people came to hear him speak. That's including trolls like me. There wasn't even any press coverage. Besides, Kurisu hates time travel science. That much was obvious from her lecture at ATF. In that case, it's obvious why she's here. She didn't come to see his presentation. She came here to see him. But why? What could be the connection? Wait. It can't be. Are you listening, Papa? Papa? He's her father, her estranged father, who she told me she hadn't seen in 7 years. Kurisu did say that her father was a physicist. And Nakabachi certainly is a physicist, though the scientific community at large has rejected his research, much like Kurisu does openly. But wait, does that mean Nakabachi killed his own daughter? Or was it someone else, someone who has yet to appear? There's no way to know. If I could be sure that Nakabachi was the killer, then I would intervene right now. But I'm not. Better keep watching, see what happens. What is that? I heard you were giving a presentation on time travel. So I thought about it too. Could it be possible to make a time machine? Kurisu wrote a paper on time travel, but when she spoke at ATF, she rejected the very idea of time travel. Although, come to think of it, she was awfully interested in the phone wave. Damn, I forgot how much of a tsundere she was. I'd like your opinion, Papa. We can polish it together, then submit it to the scientific community. I don't know if they'll listen, but just in case, I do have acquaintances at Science Magazine. Nakabachi takes the document and starts reading it with a disgusted frown. So that's what it was. She didn't have anything dangerous in that envelope, like drugs or a gun. It was just some document. On time travel! But that raises a new question. Could that be the Nakabachi paper? What else would it be? According to Suzuha, the document sparked a time travel arms race that ultimately led to World War III and the deaths of 5.7 billion people. It started with a race between the EU and Russia, then America got involved and things really went to hell. Is that why Kurisu's safety is so important to changing the divergence? I get it now. Nothing is coincidence, everything is inevitable. Nakabachi flips restlessly through the document. He's not even trying to hide his irritation. Did I ask you to write this? Well, no, but... You invited me to come, remember? It was the first time we talked in 7 years. That's what got me thinking. And as I worked on the thesis, I started to realize it might actually be possible to build a time machine. If the thesis is published, you could have your revenge on the scientific community for shunning ya.
I wasn't shunned.
Nakabachi suddenly shrieks at Kurisu, causing her to shrink back in fear.
Those incompetent bastards were just jealous of my superiority. I was the one who gave up on them.
Please, don't yell. Nakabachi gives his daughter a disdainful snort, then goes back to flipping through the paper. You read really fast, Papa, just like I remember. Or you read really fast, whatever. Nakabachi even ignores Kurisu's words of endearment.
Not bad.
You think so? We can submit it jointly if you like. I don't mind.
No, don't do anything. I'll take care of it.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean, don't think you're special just because you got your plebeian thesis published in some magazine.
What? Is that how you look at your father?
I'm
sorry.
An awkward silence follows. I feel no warmth between these two, because her dad sucks! The only thing I find is distance.
Kurisu, in particular, seems desperate to avoid upsetting her father. We haven't seen each other in a while. There's a lot I want to talk about. You're living in Aomori now, right? Kurisu is trying to maintain a cheerful tone, but I can see that her expression is stiff. I remember how she said she had trouble dealing with her father. I think my father hates me. She looked so lonely when she spoke those words.
Leave.
Huh?
Go back to America. Never show your face to me again.
But...
You want my opinion? We'll submit it jointly. You don't mean any of that. I know how you think.
He sounds like a child with an inferiority complex, 'cause he sucks.
Is this pity? How dare you? You're supposed to be my daughter.
I don't understand. Please come.
I am calm. Don't tell me what to do.
This is bad. It's almost time for Kurisu's murder. Was it really Nakabachi, her own father, who killed her? I'll tell you why I called you here today. I want to show you my research. Research beyond even what you can imagine. I want to prove once and for all that you are nothing compared to me. But that brat in the lab coat ruined everything. I know you were laughing at me too. Don't you deny it? How dare you treat your own father this way? I wasn't. You want my opinion on this thesis? Fine, I'll give it to you. Nakabachi rolls right over Kurisu's objections. It's like he doesn't even hear her voice. I'm going to publish it myself. End of discussion. You're stealing it, Papa.
What did you say?
You're stealing my work. I didn't think even you would do something like... How dare you! Nakabachi suddenly whirls and strikes Kurisu across the face. What do I do? Beat his face in! I know I should do something, but what? One life for another! Give to the universe what it plans to take!
Who do you think you're talking to?
Well, that doesn't fit with it. Nakabachi throws the paper aside and seizes his daughter by the throat. Kurisu gasps for air, her face twists in pain as his grip tightens.
You can't possibly understand how I feel. Why did you have to be so talented? I detest you. I hate your very existence. Nobody's allowed to be better than me, understand? Nobody! Especially not my own daughter. That's why I sent you away. I couldn't bear the shame of being your father. It's all your fault. It's all your fault!
This is completely absurd. He's blaming her for his own failures? I've seen enough. He's the killer for sure. I burst from my hiding spot. Stop! I ram him with my shoulder as hard as I can, knocking him away from Kurisu. Kurisu gasps for breath.
Who the hell are you?
I won't let you kill Kurisu. I'm going to save Kurisu. I'm going to save her and change the future. Even a weakling like me can pin down an old man like Nakabachi. I mean, I've taken down special agents before, right? Then I can get Suzuha to call the police and... The memory of Kurisu's body flashes through my mind. No, it won't turn out like that. Steadying himself with one hand against the wall, Nakabachi gets to his feet and looks straight at me. The instant our eyes meet, his face twists in rage.
You're the brat who ruined my presentation.
His presentation? Oh, right, of course. I called him out on his lies in the middle of his presentation. Nakabachi is mistaking me for my past self. Understandable, since we look exactly the same and are, in fact, the same person.
How dare you show your face before me? Why does everyone get in my way? I know. You and Kurisu planned this, didn't you? Didn't you?
He's delusional.
You brats won't get away with this.
Nakabachi glares at me with bloodshot eyes and takes something out of his pocket. At first, I can't tell what it is, but then I see it glint in the dim light. A knife. The blade is about 20 centimeters long. I can't help but shiver at its cold shine. Why is he even carrying something like that? Is he completely insane? Wait, is that the weapon that killed Kurisu? I won't let that happen. Damn. Why is my brain so fixated on that scene?
You'll pay for mocking me.
Nakabachi charges like an enraged bull, with no sign of hesitation whatsoever. He raises his knife high. Kuh. I instinctively dodge back. The knife misses me by a hair. He gathers himself for another strike. The sight of his face twisted in madness and rage fills me with terror. I want to scream. He's going to kill me. No, don't be afraid. I can't die here. The past is already decided. But wait, the past is already decided, then doesn't that mean I can't save Kurisu? I shake off the thought. Just think about saving her. Focus, man, focus.
Apologize.
I don't think that's going to help right now. Swallowing my fear, I force myself to stop running away. Instead, I lunge forward. I knock Nakabachi's hand aside. The knife falls from his grip and clatters to the floor. I leap on in, pick it up. That was easier than I expected. Stop it, Papa!
Don't tell me what to do.
I look up in surprise. Nakabachi has taken a screwdriver from a toolbox left in the passage. Kurisu is walking towards him, pleading with him to stop. She's completely defenseless. No, Kurisu, stay away from him. You're the one in danger, not me. Just when I thought I disarmed him, he finds something else. Even a screwdriver can kill with enough force behind it. Run, Kurisu! Kurisu glances at me, but she doesn't move. Why won't she run away? This is crazy, Papa! Please, stop!
What do you know? What do you know?
Nakabachi has completely lost his mind. Nothing she can say can reach him.
If only you'd never been born.
Nakabachi turns to Kurisu, brandishing his screwdriver. But Kurisu still doesn't run away. Gah! Blood spurts from the arm Kurisu used to guard her face. Really, you douche? Fuck no, she's going to die. I have to do something. I grip the knife firmly in my hands. Kurisu won't die if I kill Nakabachi first. That image again. Stop getting in my way. I won't be tied to that past. I need to do this, to change the future, to save Kurisu. Nakabachi! As Nakabachi raises his arm for another blow, I thrust my knife at his unprotected back. No! Ah, fuck. Through the knife, my hand feels resistance. The sensation of tearing through flesh, scraping bone. It's surprisingly tough. But at the same time, I feel the flesh pulsating. Because Oki just doesn't suffer enough already. It shifts in time with my victim's breath. I stabbed. I stabbed. Why? I can't believe my eyes. What happened? I tried to stab Nakabachi. The blade should have pierced his back. And yet... At the last minute, Kurisu forced herself between us, as if to protect Nakabachi, her father, who she loves unconditionally even though he's a horrible person. Why? Strength drains from Kurisu's body. She slumps against me, her head on my shoulder.
Ha 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 ha! A fitting end for you fools! Ha 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 ha!
Scum of the earth, Nakabachi! Laughing maniacally, Nakabachi picks up the dropped pieces and runs to the elevator at the far end of the hall. What the fuck, man? I can't chase him. I know what's going to happen if I don't stop him, but I can't take a single step. Is this a joke? Is this the punchline? I want to know who killed Kurisu. And now... Wait, so was it always me then? Oh, it was, wasn't it? Because the time machine was always there. Oh, that's some twisted shit. I'm sorry. Kurisu speaks. Her voice is barely a whisper. I feel something wet on my hands. Wet and warm. Blood. Kurisu's blood. Gushing from her wound. It's warm but not hot. And yet, it feels like it's burning my hands. I try to pull the knife out. Don't do that! If I could stop the bleeding, maybe she'll be okay. You leave it in, you dumbass! But my hands won't move. It's like they've turned to stone. My arms, my fingers. No matter how hard I try, they won't move an inch. Speaking of which, if I'm the one that stabbed her, and my fingerprints are on the knife, and I was interviewed by the police, how the fuck am I not in jail? Kurisu's breathing quickly grows labored. She's suffering. I didn't mean for this to happen. This isn't what I wanted. 1 second. Timer was going off, sorry. Why won't my hands move? I want to pull out the knife. I want to ease her pain. Why won't my body obey me? It's as if someone else is in control. Kurisu's body convulses against mine. The pain must be unbearable. Is there nothing I can do to help her? I want to cry. Why? The only thing I can do is ask. Because he's still my father. I just wanted him to accept me. I studied so hard, hoping he would praise me. But now, I finally understand. Papa didn't want to accept me. I'm such an idiot. Why did I save him, I wonder? I'm sorry for getting you involved. It hurts. Am I going to die? I don't want to die. I don't want it to end like this. Her voice is fading fast. Damn, Kurisu. Don't die. Please don't die on me. But my prayers are in vain. Help me. Help. Her body suddenly grows heavy. I can no longer hear the sound of her breathing. And yet the blood from her wound is still warm. I killed her. I killed her. The one who killed Kurisu was me. Ah! As I scream, another me looks down from above. As he hears the sound of my despair, the last piece of the puzzle clicks into place. The scream I heard that day was my own. Uncle Ocarin! Someone pulls at my arm. Come on, get up! I feel hands slip under my shoulders and drag me away. The knife in my hand pulls free of Kurisu's chest. A fresh torrent of blood follows it. Still warm. Open your eyes, Kurisu. Wake up. Pull yourself together. Oh wait, no, pull yourself together. We need to get out of here before they find us. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill you. I tried to save you. I did. Why is this happening? Someone puts my arm over their shoulder and hauls me to my feet, then drags me away step by step. I don't have the strength to resist. Guilt and regret are the only things outside of me. I killed Kurisu twice. Huh? Let's get out of here. Don't give up yet, Uncle. Everything's going to be fine, I promise. Now hold on tight. I feel someone push me hard from behind. Next, they take the knife away. My fingers are like solid rock. They have to be pried open one by one. I failed to save Kurisu. Worst, convergence made me kill her. The past has already been decided. It was impossible to change it from the start. Someone drags me out of the time machine. I crumple on the spot, powerless to even stand.
Whoa, you're already back? It's even been a minute.
Okarin? Okarin?
Mary rushes over to me. She looks at my face in concern, but even her concern is too much for me to bear. Please don't talk to me. Just leave me alone.
Whoa, you're covered in blood. What happened?
Get him a towel, Dad, and water, and some clothes too. Hurry!
Huh? An explanation, por favor.
Just go already.
Okay.
Dara runs back inside the building.
Are you okay? Hang in there. Don't die.
He's okay. It's not his blood. Leave me alone. I don't deserve your concern. Save Kurisu. What a joke. Not only did I fail to save her, I took her life with my own 2 hands. 3 weeks ago, in this very spot, I killed her. I murdered her. There's no way to save her. There never was. Everything has already been decided. It's the same as it was with Mayuri. The same. No matter how hard I struggle, the result will always be the same. We have a time machine. Shouldn't we give it another try? No, it's not that simple. No matter how many times I try, the result will converge on Kurisu's death. Even if I throw the knife away, fate will find some other way to kill Kurisu. Maybe Nakabachi will kill her. Maybe I'll trip and push her down the stairs. Maybe she'll just drop dead for no reason. The cause doesn't matter. The effect will always be the same. It doesn't matter if I time leap or if I time travel. Going to the past can't change the result. Maybe a D-mail could shift divergence enough to take us to another attractor field, but there's no way to control what might happen. D-mail is a shot in the dark. It's useless. Useless. Everything is useless. There's nothing I can do. Nothing. Nothing. You're giving up way too easy, Oki. One murder don't settle everything, right? I can't save Kurisu after all. I knew this would happen. I knew it would turn out like this. I can't take this anymore. I'm so tired. Enough already. I give up.
Okarin?
Hell yeah! Go, Miri! A burning numbness spreads through my cheeks. Miri hit me. What? Mayuri! Violence! She's never done anything like this before. Shock is enough to bring me to my senses. Mary looks at me with tears streaming down her cheeks. Her small body gently embraces mine, though I am still covered in Kurisu's blood.
Okarin, you're not a quitter. Mayushi knows. You never ever give up. Not until the very end. Remember? Every day Mayushi prayed for help in front of Granny's grave. And every day you came to see me. Even on rainy days and snowy days, you always stood next to Mayushi and called my name. Because you were always there for Mayushi, I was finally able to say goodbye to Granny. Mayushi doesn't really understand what's going on, but don't give up now, okay? Mayushi doesn't want to see you sad.
Mary's gentle warmth envelops me. I cling to that warmth, but it's not enough to heal my heart. But I killed her. The person most precious to me, I wanted so desperately to save. I killed her.
Okarin.
I can still feel the knife in my hand. I can still feel her fading heartbeat. I look at my hands over Mayuri's shoulder. They're red with blood, Kurisu's blood. The shaking won't stop. Tears fall, washing away the blood. Guilt and despair are tearing at my soul. If Suzuha hadn't taken the knife, I might have slit my own throat in that very spot. The reality is too much to bear. But I realize that this is retribution. My just punishment for taking this godlike power of time travel and using it to distort the past. Kurisu can't be saved. That has been proven beyond a doubt. At the very least, I can't save her. Not even with Mayuri's encouragement. There's nothing I can do. You're wrong. Suzuha speaks, her voice full of conviction, and immediately afterwards, I hear a familiar melody, my male tone. Mayuri takes my phone out of her pocket. She's been looking after it.
You've got mail, Okarin.
Mayuri gently puts my phone into my hand. I don't have the energy to check my mail, but for some reason, Suzuha gestures for me to look at it. I reluctantly open my inbox. Ooh! We gonna save that for next episode! Alright. Oh, I want to keep playing, but I don't have time. Oh. Oh my goodness. Turn on the TV. How? That right there's a D-mail. Isn't it? Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, sorry, I'm just like hypnotized. Alright, thoughts and opinions. Dude, Okarin has been through so much shit. And to top it off with him killing Kurisu, you can't blame him for being as dejected as he is right now. I mean, it's annoying because we know there has to be something past this, but at the same time, he has suffered so freaking much, the poor guy. And stuff, he has lived with so much blood and death surrounding him for so long, and he finally thinks he's gotten out of it and is starting to come to terms with, you know, what he has to do, and then he's asked to delve back into it once again. You can't blame him for having a little bit of PTSD about this whole situation. And stuff, but my goodness, having him be the one to kill Kurisu, that was just unimaginably cruel. But I guess that makes sense now, though. We took the knife with us, so that's why they weren't able to get any fingerprints or anything. And stuff. So the question still remains, though, what are we going to do about Kurisu? And the only thing I can figure is, you know, taking her ass and putting her in that time machine some kind of way. And taking her with us, because that's the only way I think we could possibly escape from the whole situation. But I don't know. We'll have to see where the story leads us. So until next episode, like and subscribe if you want to, and thank you for watching.